Hello guys, my name is Kiki and in this video I am going to review this Wybot C1 pool cleaner robot. So let's get started. As you can see in the background, I have a 7x4 meter pool which I used to clean with the help of the hand vacuum cleaner, and it takes like 30 to 40 minutes each time cleaning it thoroughly, both the floor and the walls, and it's anyway a pretty pain to do this, honestly. Doing this every second or third day, it's really time consuming, so I always wanted to have a robot like this one. So I was super happy when Geekbuying was reaching out to me if I want to review any of their products, so I could not resist, so I have to say yes. So as I have mentioned before, this is the Wybot C1 pool cleaner robot. It's a cordless design, so no tangling wires all around. It can clean the floor, but which is the coolest feature of this little unit is that it can also clean the walls and also the water lines. Not all robots can do this in this price range. The build quality of this device is pretty nice. All the materials look solid, it's solidly built. The weight is like 9.5 kilograms, so it's also quite heavy. And the entire robot looks basically pretty cool. I really like the design itself. It's equipped with these two tracks on both sides. All four wheels are driven and those are driving these tracks to have a super good grip. On the front there are these two PVC brushes which are scrubbing off the debris from all the surfaces. They are moving independently from each other, so they can even spin in the opposite direction. So on the top there is a high power water pump which provides both the suction for the cleaning itself, and this also helps the robot to have a really good grip on all the surfaces. Even during the climbing the wall, the water pump itself is pushing basically the entire robot onto the wall, and this way the tracks have a good traction and it can climb up the wall out to the water level. It's pretty cool. There is an inbuilt 4600 mAh battery. With the help of this it's able to operate up to 2 to 3 hours depending on the operating mode you can select. The charging time itself is roughly 3 hours. It's advertised that it can clean pools up to 150 square meter, which is like 1600 square feet, and water depth of 3 meters or 13 feet. And there is an input filter in the back. You can just open up this cover here, and this is the filter itself. It's with 180 micrometer big holes, basically the mesh itself. This is basically catching all the debris, the dust, the sand, the dead bugs, everything. You can just open it up and clean it super easily with the help of a hose. Then you can just put it back easily. Setting up the machine is super easy. If you do not want to mess with it, you can just charge it up. There is a charging plug on the top. There is a charger for sure. You just plug it in and it charges up. Then you just throw it into the pool, turn it on, and it just goes. And that's it. You do not have to do any modifications in the app if you don't want to. It's just doing its job. Then it's cleaning both the wall and the floor, everything. It's pretty cool. If you want to mess with it, or if you want to change the settings more in detail, then you can just download the app, connect it via Bluetooth. It's really important. You can only connect it via Bluetooth when the robot is outside of the water. Bluetooth is not going through water. So basically you can just easily connect to the robot via Bluetooth, and then you can do all the settings. You can set the shape of your pool inside the app, then this helps the robot to navigate easier inside the pool. You can set if you want to clean only the floor or only the wall, or if you want to clean both, or you just want to do a quick cleaning of the floor, and so on and so on. You can also do some scheduled cleaning, like for example you leave the robot inside the pool for a few days and it's running each and every day like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, every second day like 30 minutes, every third day, and so on and so on. So there are all different kinds of options to set this up. For example, if you go to a holiday, you can set this up that the robot is cleaning like 30 minutes every second or third day. Then it's keeping your clean while you are away with one single charge, which is pretty cool. And then let's just talk about the most important thing, how well this robot works. Is this cleaning really thoroughly? Is this works well? And yes, I have to say yes. I just opened the pool like 2 weeks ago. I just dropped in the robot. The floor of the pool and also the walls were completely green. I will put in some footage when I first dropped in. You can see that it was completely green. It was like a mess. And I dropped in the robot for 3 complete cleaning cycles, so roughly for 6 hours in 3 consecutive days. I did not touch manual vacuum cleaner at all. I just let the robot do its things, and it completely cleaned up the pool. Since then I did not use my manual cleaning at all, so it did a really nice job. After each and every run I just cleaned up the filter with the help of a hose. It's super easy to do. It takes like 1 minute to do this. You can also clean the robot if you are afraid that it's bringing back the algae. You can just spray it off, and that's it. And it can go back to charging, and next day or in 3 hours later you can just drop it back to the pool and it's doing its things again. Now let's just quickly talk about the negatives. Honestly, there are only 2 minor things what I could mention as negative things. One of them is that in the settings you can set up in which pattern the robot is moving. You can also set the shape of your pool itself to help the navigation itself. But this robot is not equipped with really smart navigation systems, like for example a robotic lawn mower, which is working based on GPS navigation system and so on, and then it always knows where it is. So also in this app you can set up that it goes in N shape, in S shapes or cross shapes or whatever. It kind of works, but it does not really go like in an S shape completely through on the floor from left to right and doing its thing. At the end it's not really a problem because it will just always reach everywhere, but it's just not following really a nice pattern what it's supposed to do. So this is one thing. The other thing is that due to the reason that the track is like a round shape and also the brushes are like a round thing, whenever it reaches the wall and it's climbing up, there is like a 2 or 3 centimeter or 1 inch where the robot really cannot get, simply physically, because the shape of the tracks does not allow it to go. So all around in the bottom corner you will have like a 3 centimeter wide section which will not be cleaned, and you have to do this manually. But I would say if it's doing for me 99% of the job and I only have to clean maybe once a week this 3 centimeter all around the pool, I'm fine with it. So then let me give you my final thoughts on this little robot. I have to say I really like this. It can do everything which it's supposed to do. It's cleaning the pool super nicely. I'm super happy that I did not have to touch the manual vacuum cleaner anymore, because it's a pain in the butt to do this. It just works. You just drop it in the water, it sinks down and it just goes, and you forget it for 2 hours. Whenever it's ready, it stops at the side of the wall. You remove it with the help of the hook, and then you just charge it up, and then you can restart it 2 days later. It's super convenient, easy to use, and it works really well. So I would absolutely recommend this to anyone. The price is really good. You can find a link below where you can buy from Geek Buying this robot. There is a coupon code in the video description below. With the help you can buy this robot from Geek Buying a little bit cheaper. And I would say for this price, this little machine is super capable, and I would definitely recommend it to everyone. Okay guys, so that's all for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If yes, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.